Welcome back to another edition of the Doc's Diagnosis, sponsored by, or presented by, rather, Centris Federal Credit Union. I'm Travis Justice. He's Dr. Rob Zatecka. And Dr. Rob, not all was bad for the Huskers. In fact, they were up 21-17 and looking to add to more as they had scored. This is their second straight touchdown.
And this was the play that I thought, well-blocked play, good scheme. I liked the actual blocking scheme on this one because you had offensive linemen pulling, and I always love offensive linemen pulling. So what you're going to see here, right at that point, you had the tight end starting over here, pulling around, blocking right there on the defensive end. You had the right offensive guard. It's Henry Lutovsky, Mount Pleasant, Iowa young man.
Well, all good things come out of Iowa. You know that.
There you go. Coming and blocking the defensive end. And you end up with a really solid running lane right here. It's a great play, especially for Anthony Grant, in the sense that he did a good job of making a guy miss. You do have a free defender on the play that you want to make miss or break a tackle. But kind of the key thing here is that you had hats on hats. Henry definitely needs to get a little bit lower. We always talk about get low, same foot, same shoulder, drive up through that defender and get lower than him, but that's something that I think is going to come. I'm actually a pretty big fan of Henry, and I liked seeing him in there at that right guard spot. But it's a good example of a play where you saw things that we haven't seen as much in terms of offensive linemen getting up, moving, pulling, and leading that attack up front. And it was a great play. Nebraska goes up by 2 scores at that point, and I'd be lying if I didn't say that I thought Nebraska had the game won after that play.
Because right after that play was the onside kick, and then after that, it was, well, all downhill from there. That's this week's Doc's Diagnosis. We'll be back next week and with more plays for you to analyze with the X's and O's. For Dr. Rob Zatecka, I'm Travis Justice. This has been the Doc's Diagnosis presented by Centris Federal Credit Union.